It's playing backwards.
Only Tatum.
Fuck are you talking about?
Only Tatum.
Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
I think it's over.
I saw the angel.
You're watching BLACKTREE on TV.
What's up, Batch? What's up, Deon?
What's up?
Why you sitting over there like that?
Hey, man, I got my, set up. I'm about to run the class. Speaking of running, though, man, first, I don't know if you caught it, Batch. I don't know if you seen Deon go half court, 3-point shot.
Yeah. Dang.
I gotta know for this career we in now, like being an athlete, because I know that you was a pretty good high jumper down at Florida State, and I know you still a baller, Deon. How much of being an athlete you think helped you overcome what hampers so many artists and individuals when they try to go for their dream?
Batch, you can start that. That's good.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think being an athlete is the reason why I have so much drive to this day. It's your boy Batch, you know what I'm saying, representing Florida State University over here in Nebraska, doing it real big, doing it real big. Especially me doing track and field. It's a sport, and any sport, you got to realize you start from zero. You're the absolute worst, and then you have to put in the hours. There's no shortcuts to becoming the absolute best. And that's the drive that I have today. So anything I start, whether it be acting, filmmaking, shooting skits, I know I'm going to be the worst person doing it, but I'm just going to put in the hours and develop the techniques and the styles to eventually become really good at my craft.
Yeah. You think you still get 2 meters? You think you still jump 2 meters?
Oh yeah, I just dunked 2 days ago.
Damn.
Off a 3-step. Off a 3-step.
Damn, man. We're bouncy over there, man. I would that's a whole nother conversation. All right. I would agree with him, man. I think the background in sports has allowed me to do everything that I'm doing in life right now. I've often been like somebody very vocal about sports based on the fact that for me coming from, the inner city, it allowed me not only to see the world, but it also was a father to me, sports. It taught me discipline. It taught me the ability to, you're not going to always get in. You got to sit on the bench. You got to, team first, structure in terms of how you speak to people, obedience, traveling, it just showed me everything. So in this space, it has allowed me to also become the person I am based on the fact that it's allowed me to deal with no. You know what I mean? And deal with adversity. You lost. You missed a shot. You didn't get in the game. You weren't good on defense. You have to understand that you got to deal with that and then turn around and be ready the next day, period. And then for me playing professional sports, it got even more localized and even more extreme because at that point now everything matters. Everything counts. You have to be a pro. So you have to deal with the fact that you messed up. You got to do it again tomorrow and come out better, be mentally prepared. So sports is everything, but I will also say this, man, based on what we're talking about with sports, fear is a big piece of sports. And the reality is, if you are not confident or if you are fearful, it does not matter what level of athlete you are, you will lose, period. And I said this earlier, man, there's a testament, like we've been dealing with Floyd now for the last year or so, who's I think is arguably one of the greatest to ever do this. But if you watch the greatest fighters, the moment that they are knocked out or knocked down, they're never the same because the confidence has been broken. And now there's a fear that, damn, I could be knocked out, when the reality is the whole time they've been fighting, they've always felt like there's no way you could hit me, punch me, knock me down until you get that one punch. And that's how life is, man. So the question is, are you able to deal with those fears, face them head on? And even when you are afraid or in uncertainty, can you overcome it? And that's what this movie is about.
It's crazy that I've just seen on IG like a week or so before release, you still got like you got a glitch that you got to perfect in this film. And I want to know, like, I know you've done a lot of films, but how much does this project mean to you? When you started shooting this, I mean, we all thought we might die just because of the pandemic. I mean, it was nothing. We had no clue what this thing was. It was scarier than AIDS in a sense for a second. You know what I'm saying? So, like, how much does it mean to have accomplished that and like now have this release?
It's everything, man. Me and Batch was just talking about it on another call, man. I was just telling people that now everyone is, tough and it's cool. And there was a moment, bro, where we was all sitting there going, please God, don't let me get it. And please God, don't let my family or my mom or my grandma get whatever that is out there. And we was living in fear, man. And I have no idea to this day, Jay, like what sparked me or what moved me in the position to be like, I'm going to go shoot something in this moment. And we were the first people, man. Roxanne was the first producer on the telephone talking to the CDC. We jumped in so fast, they didn't even know how to tell us no to shoot. There was no rules. We were making the rules up. We were driving people from LA, from Northern California to do testing. Understand that, and bringing the results back from a lab. So when we shot this film, the one thing I've been telling people is watch the movie because it's real, it's scary, but more importantly, why I think the performances are so incredible is because in the back of the minds of every actor, Batch was exceptional, T.I. was brilliant, Joseph was brilliant. In the back of their minds, when we said cut, everyone was walking away going, damn, I wonder if I'm okay. That's the reality of it because they were sharing scenes in a moment where we didn't know who was what. So it was crazy, man. I remember one time, I'll tell you this quick story. Batch, we had this scene in the movie, and I won't give it away, but Batch was performing and acting, and in this moment, he threw up. And the camera operator dropped the camera and walked out. Listen, dropped the camera. We're not talking about an iPhone. We're talking about dropped a Sony Venice camera on the ground and walked out. And we had to take an hour to console him because he was like, I don't know if I'm infected. I don't know what just happened. I don't know why he did that. And it was a moment. And I remember being like, yo, it was the first time I said to myself, oh my God, man, we have these people's lives in our hand. Yeah. And it just was, it just made me realize why we're making this movie, man, and why we had people like Batch and people there because we were all testing the limits, man, and pushing ourselves to the edge of not being fearful. And it was just a brilliant moment, man. And that's why I'm so passionate about this film. It's so good, man. It's so damn good.
Can't wait to come out there and check it out, man. And Batch, if I had to get you on the track, I might still be able to get down to 45 on that quarter, but I can't.
You can't run no 45.
Yeah, look, well, all SEC 1995, boy, you better check the record.
45?
45-7, but it ain't low 45. I can get down in that. So, don't play.
That's good.
I can't get those half-point three-pointers for half-point. I had a little bouncy at me, but my jump shot was always garbage. But, hey, I love you guys, man. I can't wait to see Phil. Can't wait the world gets to see it. Thanks for the time always, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.